It's time for Caribbean News, covering current events from around the world, regionally and locally, with Sean Garrity on this station. It's news the Caribbean can use. And now, the details.
Deputy Chief Education Officer named the interim principal of Edna Manley College. Deputy Chief Education Officer.
This is Lisa L. from the Caribbean Blend Radio Show. Thank you as always for tuning in the whole year. I had to keep your company and you certainly keep mine. We had a great time together. I want to wish you a happy, healthy, safe holiday season and would love to see all of you next year, brand new year 2022. Love always right here on www.flexfm.online. Caribbean Blend with your girl Lisa L. Peace.
Natural Trendsetter Salon and My Royal Coils Healthy Hair Care Products presents the Culture Freedom Festival, Saturday, December 4th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Little Haiti Cultural Center, 212 Northeast 59th Terrace in Miami. The Coily Evolution movement has been on the rise for 24 years and counting, setting trends naturally from South Florida to the globe. We're excited to bring the community another amazing presentation of the best natural hair, art, fashion, beauty, food, vendors, music, and family fun. This year, we outside. It's a block party, y'all. This outdoor block party event includes interactive activations to upgrade your social media, live entertainment, DJ, hair demos, fashion shows, food trucks, and swag bags. Come and shop till you drop at our vendor holiday pop-up shop experience. Saturday, December 4th, Little Haiti Cultural Center in Miami. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Kids 12 years and under free. Get tickets now.
The following program contains language and scenes that some viewers might find objectionable. Discretion in viewing is advised.
To catch my attention. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new edition of Christine's Closet here on Flex FM Radio. If you're logged in online, www.flexfm.online. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, whatever social media you choose to watch Christine's Closet on, I am so grateful and thank you and appreciate it. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, such as I. It was busy, but you know, I'm here. I made sure and got here to be with you today. So please remember to like, share, and spread the word about your favorite show and the new time, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yes, you have me for 2 hours. What are we going to do for 2 hours? Oh my goodness. We got a pack-filled show. No special guests today unless somebody cares to pop in and join me. That's entirely up to you. Just shoot your girl a text so we'll know so we let security let you in the building. That's all I'm saying. Because we don't want no shots fired or, no problems or anything like that. But anywho, I'm so glad to be here. Grateful for another day that the Lord has bestowed upon my life and yours because you're here, you're logged in, you're watching, and we're going to have some fun. All right. So again, thank you to all of you that are watching. Because what? Flex FM is the best FM. It's my FM. It's your FM. I need you to tell your friends so it could be their FM too. Because all we do here at Flex FM all day, every day is inspire, empower, and entertain. That's what we do. That's why it's Flex FM, because we got the double X in our name. Okay? All right. And of course, for those of you that are watching on Facebook, please post your comments, post any questions on our Facebook chat so we can, how we like to do. We like to have dialogue going back and forth. Again, this is your show as much as it is mine, but it's more so your show because if it had not been for you guys, I wouldn't be here for an extra hour. Now you see? Okay. Join Christine's Closet group on Facebook for any updates or anything going on that I may post. I've posted some important things coming up in my life that I wanted to share with you guys. So without further ado, we're going to get going. Let me move my little sign back here. Yeah, there we go. See? We're in the closet. Somebody asked me the other day, what is the closet? Why are you always in the closet? I'm so tired of everybody asking me about that. What's in your closet? How about that? That's what I want to know. So if you want to tell me what's in your closet, go ahead and drop it in the Facebook chat so we can talk about that too. So we're going to start this evening with our closet hanger. Basically, every show I try to do something that coordinates with the closet. And in this case, our closet hanger is it. And today's closet hanger is going to actually open up the discussion into what's in your closet's topic today. So our closet hanger for today is hear yourself. Listen to your inner voice. He or she never steers you wrong. Love yourself. Love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. See yourself. See yourself for who you truly are. Choose yourself. When you do, you connect with whole people and not worry about being chosen. You'll connect with who you're meant to connect with. Okay. We look for others to hear us, love us, see us, and choose us. It boils down to these needs being met: to be heard, to be loved, to be seen, and to be chosen. So let's open up the floor for discussion. We got, who is in the closet today? Cujo. Welcome, my brother. Cujo likes to have conversations, so I guess it's going to be Cujo and I tonight. And of course, we have Jamar here. Thank you, Jamar, for joining me. Or Jay, or James. He got so much aliases. I don't know who we got here. He got triplets. He might be, I don't know. We'll see who he is today. But we're going to open the floor for discussion. So, hear. What do you hear? When someone tells you to hear yourself, listening to your inner voice, he or she never steers you wrong. What are you hearing? What are you hearing, Cujo, when someone tells you to listen to your inner voice? You know how we always have that inner voice that tells us when we're about to do something, don't do that, or stop. There's always that inner voice that we have to listen to. So what does your inner voice say to you? What are you hearing when your inner voice speaks to you? My inner voice, it all depends on what I'm about to do. If it's something that I know I'm not supposed to be doing, I get all the warning signs: the bellyache, the headache, the nausea. I get all of that. The nervousness, the stop in the tracks, the anxiety kicks in. That's what I hear. And then I'll hear a voice telling me, no, stop, don't do it. You know what's going to happen if you do. You know what I'm saying? What do you hear? The next thing I have to ask is, who do you love? It says, love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. So when you're loving yourself, are you really and truly paying attention to how you go about loving yourself? Are you taking the necessary steps to love yourself? This is all food for thought, people. Food for thought. Who do you love? Do you love yourself first, or do you love your significant other first, or your kids first? Who do you love first? Who do you love? What do you see? See yourself for who you truly are. Do you really see yourself for who you truly are? Do you take the time to look in the mirror at yourself and just examine yourself from head to toe? so you can see who you are, not whose you are, because I always ask that question, but who you are deep down inside. When's the last time you actually stood in front of a mirror and just stared at yourself, the other person looking back at you? You ought to try it sometimes. You'd be surprised what you see. You really would. And last, who do you choose? Choose yourself. When you do, you connect with whole people and not worry about being chosen. You'll connect with who you're meant to connect with. So, who do you choose? These are some very important questions that you have to ask yourself. And the gist of today's topic is all about self-love. Welcome to the closet, Leslie. Got another conversation that's in here. That's good. So there's more to this closet hanger, but this is what I wanted to talk about in the first half an hour of our show today. For those that are just joining, I just went over the closet hanger. I'm going to go over it again, and I was asking some questions because I wanted to cover the topics. Good night, sweetie. Our closet hanger begins. Hear yourself. Listen to your inner voice. He or she never steers you wrong. Love yourself. Love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. See yourself. See yourself for who you truly are and choose yourself. When you do, you'll connect with whole people and not worry about being chosen. You'll connect with who you're meant to connect with. Then it goes into further. We look for others to hear us, love us, see us, and choose us, which is true. It boils down to these needs being met: to be heard, to be loved, to be seen, and to be chosen. So I wanted to open the floor for discussion and ask, what do you hear? Who do you love? What do you see? And who do you choose? And then I had to add a little kicker in there because I put next to it, why? So what says you, Miss Leslie? You say true? Yeah, I believe this. A lot of us don't take the time, like I said a few minutes ago before you joined in, we don't take the time to reevaluate ourselves and take a long, hard look at ourselves in the mirror and to identify with who we are, because we change. We got growth. Some of us change our attitudes. Some of us change our hair, our nails, some change the skin, whatever. Whether it's by putting on makeup, lip gloss, you're changing some part of you. Okay. Ergo why we're in a closet, because what is a closet meant to do? It hangs your clothes up. But a closet is somewhere where you step into it to make a change about yourself. So in doing this change, how are you hearing yourself? How are you loving yourself? How are you seeing yourself and choosing yourself when you decide to make these changes? Are you doing it for the greater of yourself, or are you doing it for the greater of somebody else? Are you a people pleaser, or are you just, it's all about me? Which one? You choose. So I then asked, what do you hear? Some of us hear that inner voice in our ears, nang all the time. Some of us have that other voice in this ear telling us, you know what, you're wrong. Then this one, you're right. To the point where when you start to talk to yourself and you open up, people wonder, okay, are you okay in there? You all right? Makes you think. But in all actuality, in all honesty, we have to guard ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. We have to make sure that the things that we're hearing, the things that we're seeing, the love and the things that we're choosing to do are not poisonous to ourselves, to us. Okay? Because we don't want to receive negative things. We want to receive all positive energy. We want all positive love coming in at all times into our physical being. We don't want to feed our mind with negativity, because that mindset is the capital of everything that you got on the top of your head to your neck to your shoulders for your body. And what goes on up here trickles down throughout your body. It's your mind that controls how you move. It's your mind, your brain, that controls how you open your mouth and talk, how you move your limbs. Okay? All that's done with your mind, the sensories, okay? Your nerves, muscles, mass, everything. All that plays into. I'm not going to go into all that because I'm not a scientist. And I'm not here for that today. That's another topic, another day. But what I am here for today is to find out about yourself. Today's What's in the Closet is going to talk about self-love and the things that we do to promote self-love about us. It's about you. You. Okay? So I'm going to leave this question here on the table. We can come back to it later on. Doesn't matter to me. We will eventually, because once we get into the topic, it's going to come up. But it's important to always hear yourself, love yourself, see yourself, and choose yourself first. Okay? Remember that. So next on the list, we have our closet check-in. Who we got in the closet today? We got Leslie, of course. We have Cujo. There's a few others in there that are hiding, but we know they're going to come out eventually. And again, to all you guys online, thank you so much for always thinking it not robbery to join me here in the closet every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. now. Yes, 8 to 10 p.m. We're going to bring it to you live, and we're just going to have some fun. We're going to have general discussion, talk about some things, laugh, cry, whatever you want to do. We're going to do it right here in the comfort of our closet. Yes. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had my family with me, not everybody, but the ones that were here. We had a good time as usual because, when 2 or 3 in is missed, hello, you have no choice but to have a good time. So we're going to get into some news, and that's what we call the closet drop. We have to wish Barbados a happy independence celebration. They celebrated, I think it was 55 years on the 30th, but they took it a step further. They celebrated their independence and became a republic all on the same day. Bada bing. I'd never seen a country that I represent so well on the news so much and most talked about than Barbados. So big up to the blue, black, and the yellow. I am so proud of you guys. Congratulations to your new freedom as you are no longer under the British rule of the Queen Elizabeth II. Let's all wave bye-bye. 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 Yes. Yes. Look at that. No more of that. It's going to be like, hey, what's up? So you're free to do what you need to do. But we're going to continue to keep you in prayer because that for sure is going to be needed with this transition, because you're going to meet up a lot of people that, they're called opposition, that don't like change. And when you have change, especially in a country such as Barbados or any other island, Caribbean island that's been under the British rule, it's going to take a lot to transition. It's going to take a lot for for a lot of time. It's going to have to be spent getting people reacclimated into the new republic, the new way things. Because now instead of a prime minister, they have a president. So, we hope that, and she's the first female president, black female at that. So, we hope that with this transition that good things come about and not, run the country in amok and all the negative things that you've been reading and saying or whatever have you about Barbados. So with that being said, happy independence, happy republic. Welcome to your freedom. And we hope that you do the right thing. Because one thing I know for sure, fish cakes ain't going to stop frying. Breadfruit cuckoo ain't going to stop making. Steamed fish, boiled banana, and all them ain't gonna stop either. Sweet bread, juicy, all of that there, not gonna stop. Here? All right. Kadooment not gonna stop. Nothing. Reggae on the Hill not gonna stop. And then we got to also congratulate, while we're in the music news, Rihanna. She was listed as a national hero of Barbados, and which is a great honor to have. There's a lot of animosity about that too. All that was brought up today. And well, since the 30th, when she was announced as the national hero, a lot of people feel that she doesn't deserve it. She's not really a national hero, that they have other people on the island that have, Calypsonians that have been there for a long time, and that they deserve that honor. But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. I'm sure if it was something that you were allowed to vote on, they would, it'd be probably voted for Grino or Gabby or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Allison Hines, somebody, but they picked Rihanna. I don't know what to say about that one. I don't really have much to say on it, but congratulations, Rihanna. Love your music. Love you as a person. Love your products. Love, what you're doing, especially the fact that you give back. You're a philanthropist. You're a businesswoman, entrepreneur. You're a music person. You're an actress. You do it all. What you gonna do? Who can't love a girl like that? But keep in mind, with everything, there's gonna be people out there that's jealous and have their say in smartness and whatever, but it is what it is. Before Thanksgiving, I had the honor of joining our Council General of Barbados here in Miami, along with some other Bajans and some other people down at the Brickell Wine and Food Festival they had downtown Miami. It was nice. Allison Hines performed. I did post it live on my page. A lot of people viewed it. I was able to take a picture with her. Very beautiful person. Beautiful. I've met her several times, and each time I meet her, I learn something new about her, and I have a newfound respect for her. She's a very hardworking woman, and you can't help but, respect someone that has a passion about what they do, and singing is her life. That's what she does. That's what she does. She's an entertainer, but she loves Barbados and represents Barbados to the fullest. And in her performances, she'll tell you about her country. She'll tell you about things, and, she incorporates it in her music. What can you say? What can you say? So Allison Hines, big up to you. If y'all don't know anything about her, you can follow her on Instagram like I do. But when you meet her in person, she's not one of those artists that don't want to talk to you or, whatever. She's very down to earth, which is what I love about her. Very open, very friendly, nice. She's human. She's a human. She's a human. Let's put it that way. She's not cocky. She don't, she's not a demanding person. She go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But got an ultimate respect for her. Big up. Big up Allison Hines. All right. Next in the closet drop, we have COVID-19 and its new name variant, Omicron. Hi, Omicron. Making me feel like I'm a part of the, what's the thing called? Transformer, is it? Megatron, Omicron. People, I'm gonna make this short and sweet, all right? We have COVID, this pandemic. It shut us down for almost the past 2 years. We are now getting our lives back. And here we are discovering in a lab again. Exactly, Vincent. Welcome to the closet. Here we are again with a new variant. If you noticed, what was the last variant called? I forgot. What was the last variant called? What was it called? Do you know, Jamar? Mm-hmm. I forgot what it is. The one that they made the booster for. People. If, and I'm going to say this in my dialect here, if one will wear one of Delta, thank you. If one will wear one of mask and continue to wear your mask if you're vaccinated or not. Here, we wouldn't have half of these problems, okay? I'm fully vaccinated. I haven't done my booster yet, but I'm seriously thinking about going and getting the booster done because this is crazy, all right? I had COVID a year ago, literally a year ago, November. The entire month of November, I was down. It wasn't pretty. It's not a joke. So for those of you that's still stuck on stupid and don't know what you want to do with yourself, you stay stuck on stupid, but you put your mask on or you cover your face, do whatever you got to do. Don't do it in mine. All right. I personally think it is what it is when it comes to people and their decisions. I can't tell you what to do. I can't force you to do whatever. I can only tell you and speak on what I did. All right. I got vaccinated. I was a little skeptical at first, but I did it. Fine. Every once in a while you get a sniffle here or there. Fine. It's a vaccine. People complaining about walking around with a passport. When you get your immunization records and your shots, you have to walk around with your immunization record form in a little book. When we were growing up, we had a little book with the pages, and every time you get something, they stamp it, put the date on there, and keep it moving. What's the problem? You guys are finding every excuse in the book to protect yourself, but let Grammy or Granny or Grandpa, Papa, Joe Blow, whoever them drop dead, and y'all is the first people to start bawling and crying about, oh, this daggone COVID killed them, oh my gosh, and you're still not protecting yourself. You go to the funeral, even though you're supposed to be social distancing and doing whatever, and we're still not doing it. So don't judge me if you see me in my mask, which is in my bag. I walk with a pack of them, because if one drop on the floor, I heard the other day, oh, Christine, you drop your mask on the floor. It can stay there. It can stay right there. I'm not picking it up and putting it on my face. I'll pick it up and put it in the garbage, but I'm not picking it up and putting it in my face. No, sir. That's not how this rolls. So in true form, LA was the first to state in the United States of America to have a case of the new variant, the Omicron variant. The person that caught it, of course, was vaccinated, didn't have the booster, so the symptoms were mild, which was a good thing. So that shows something, but not everybody's going to be that lucky. Not everybody's going to be that lucky. So with that being said, people, protect yourself, please. Wash your hands still. I know everybody's skin all dried and peely, but Mary Kay has a satin hand set. If you're interested in it, shoot me a text and I'll get you a pack. I forgot how much it costs, but I have no problem ordering one for you. That's what I use after I wash my hands. I use my satin hand lotion because it makes your hands soft and it helps to heal all the peeling skin and whatever have you. And you're back to normal. No complaints. So stop finding excuses to protect yourself and your family and start doing something about protecting yourself and your family. All right? No more excuses. Did I not give you all a closet hanger about excuses being tools of incompetence? Okay, you know what I'm saying. All right. More closet drop for you. Okay, we talked about that. Let's talk about this school shooting that they had. Well, before we go into the school shooting, somebody posted something here. Social media has exposed a number of deaths, which has made COVID MVP of illnesses. But if I remember, Omicron, Delta, COVID-19, SARS, flu, bird flu, what's next? Exactly. That's why I said it sounds like we're in a Transformer movie with all these different things. Megatron, Bumblebee, Dinosauratron, whoevertron, Omicron, you name it, it's going to be there. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So yes, Vincent, I agree with you. Social media is exposing them, and what we're going to do. But what people also fail to realize, COVID-19 is a combination of SARS, It's a combination of HIV. It's a combination of all this stuff. It's a man-made disease. And I rest my case. I simply do. So moving on to this Michigan high school, was it Oxford High School or something like that in Michigan, where one of the students took his father's gun, not even a revolver, a 9mm, and bad credit also, I agree, and walked into the school, killed 3 people, injured 8. And he's alive. He's in jail. But in Michigan, the laws are that the parent has to give consent for the police to talk to their children. So nobody knows what is the reason why he went on this rampage. They showed his picture. They are charging him as an adult. But the big question that was brought up today throughout all of social media, throughout all the radio stations and everything else is, should they charge the father with these murders as well? Or should they charge the father with reckless endangerment? Good question, good topic of discussion. And me personally, I think reckless endangerment should be it, because we can't control our kids' thought process and mindset. We can assist them by providing a service to them to get them the help that they need once we discover that there's something wrong with our children. But to say that I'm inside my child's head and I know what's going on 24/7, I don't think so. To say that I observed my child do something that was a little strange and it got me a little puzzled, so I made a phone call to a hospital to get him checked in. Yeah, I could see that happening. But to say that, you're going to charge me as the parent because my child chose to pick up the gun and whatever with reckless endangerment, I could see that happening. But what I don't understand, and this was brought up today when I was on my way home, on my way to work this morning on the radio, why is it that this boy's mother drove him to these Black Lives Matter movement thing and dropped him off with an AK in his hand, and he was able to roam the street like a free one? I'm just saying. They didn't charge mom with anything. He got scotch-free. So I'm just saying. Listen, I keep it 100. I ask the right questions. If you have the answers, please go ahead and post it in the chat. If you want to discuss this even more, please voice your opinion in the chat. We're having discussion. We have 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, to do this discussion. All right. Gone are the days where we have to speed through anything. We can take our time and we can continue it till next week. But that's what I wanted to address, because me personally, I don't see how any of them got away with what they did. You have 3 people dead now, can't come back, and 3 families that are lost because this little 17-year-old boy got scotch-free. And like I said last week, and I'll say it again this week, it was the fact that he was in the backseat of the car like this, cheesing after the court hearing. Like, who does that? And then it was the fact that when he was in the court hearing and he was on the bench and he starts with the hyperventilating cry and no tears coming out, and the facial expressions like, when someone is forcing something, that's what he looked like. I'm just saying. I just find it amazing, because had it been anybody else's child up on that stand, they would have gotten the book thrown at them and the parents would have been ridiculed. But no, this child here saved grace. You would swear he got rid of the devil and all his minions, the way they praise him. But again, who am I? I'm just Christine here in Christine's Closet, just like you. So I'll let that lay right there. But we're going to continue to keep the families of these injured kids, as well as the 3 deceased children, in our prayers here on Christine's Closet, because we had something like that happen here a few years back on February 14th, and that person is in jail still. He just had another stint with the court You know, it goes in sessions. I understand that, but he pled guilty for what he did, and it is what it is. Now he's going to go through the necessary motions and whatever he has to do for sentencing and whatever have you. He too has a mental health problem, but if you look into the history of a lot of people that have pulled guns and walked into places and opened fire, 99.99% of them have a mental health problem. So, people, mental health is on the rise. I was having a discussion at work. Hey, Uncle Jeff. I was having a discussion at work, and, you know, we were talking about the fact that mental health is it's so popular now, just like chewing gum. Before, you would never hear anything about mental health. But now, ever since the pandemic, you're hearing more about mental health. I've done a couple of shows about mental health. This show here tonight is about mental health because we were talking about ourselves. Our what's in the closet topic for tonight is self-love. Self-love is something that came about because of our mental health. And we have to take care of self. So before we get into that discussion, we're going to talk about some music news. So you guys knew back in September, I went to watch Marshall Thompson, member of the Chi-Lites, the last man standing of the Chi-Lites, receive the Hollywood Walk of Fame star for the group. And he put out a new song then, and he's now decided to put out a new song called White Christmas. I thought I had the clip, but I didn't, the video clip. So I'm going to play it next week on the show. And I'm also going to play it and put it on my Facebook group, so you guys can listen to it. Sounds very good. He did a great job. But it's his new Christmas single. It is out. And, you know, I just want you to support. I call him Uncle Marshall. But just, you know, go out and support Uncle Marshall. He's a really cool dude. Really nice man. Had good conversation. I actually spoke with him the week before Thanksgiving, and we were trying to get him on the show today, but we're going to work on trying to get him on the show next week. So let's keep our fingers crossed and pray that we're able to get him. He's not busy doing other things, and he'll have time to come in, you know, drop in on the closet and sing a song maybe, or just tell us about, you know, what it feels like being the last man standing, you know, for a group that's been around for so many years. And it's almost like they're rebirthing themselves, and new music is coming out, and he sounds awesome to the point where, what is it? Mick Jagger's group. What are they called again? Help me out, music lovers. But Mick Jagger and his group, they did one of the Chi-Lites songs, and they honored him with the song in the concert they did in LA, in Vegas, I think it was, or LA. About a month or so ago. And, you know, these are the types of things that make you, you know, really feel proud about music, and the fact that even though a song was made in 1950 something, here it is, we're in 2021, and that song is still holding strong and still alive because we love it. Like, my youngest one is an old school person when it comes to music. The other day we're driving in the car and he's listening to Al Green and all these oldies, and I'm like, and he knows the words, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, Mom, that's the jam. And so I have a music partner now. My oldest one now, on the other hand, will be like, yeah, okay, who's that? You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show you like what you like. My little one loves the old school music. My big one, he's into the rapping and jazz and stuff like that. But we have my dad to thank for that, because we grew up with music around us all the time. He plays the guitar, so, you know, there's always music around. And if you go to church, you sing in the choir like my mom does, you know, you have all these different things. There's always music around in our household. So it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. But big ups to Marshall Thompson of the Chi-Lites and his new Christmas single, and it's titled White Christmas. You can go out and, you know, I don't know how they're selling things now. I guess LPs, or I don't know how they're doing this thing now, Joe. I don't even see CDs on the... I'm so far behind. I guess you could download it now on iTunes and pay for it on iTunes. That's what they're doing now, Jamar. I guess. I don't know. Who am I? All right. So that's music news. That's our closet drop, everybody. And we're getting ready to go into what's in your closet. But before we do, I think I'm going to take a little break. Jay, can we go to a commercial, please? Jay. When you make great music, it'll never die. Good night, Nigel. How are you? Welcome to the closet. Welcome, Cujo, again. When Cujo says, when you make great music, it will never die. That is so true. Great music never dies. It never does. Uncle Jeff is locked and loaded. Vincent, Albany, Georgia is locked and loaded. Leslie's still joining with us. That's great, guys. Come on in. Come on in the closet. Okay. What's in your closet is a discussion tonight about self-love. It's going to be a long discussion, so I'm going to take a break. We're going to play some commercial ads. I'm going to get some water, and we're going to come back, and we're going to get into our self-love topic. So don't go nowhere. Don't go too far. You come right back with us here in Christine's Closet on Flex FM. We'll be right back.
Natural Trendsetter Salon and My Royal Coils Healthy Hair Care Products presents the Quilter Freedom Festival, Saturday, December 4th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Little Haiti Cultural Center, 212 Northeast 59th Terrace in Miami. The coily evolution movement has been on the rise for 24 years and counting, setting trends naturally from South Florida to the globe. We're excited to bring the community another amazing presentation of the best natural hair, art, fashion, beauty, food, vendors, music, and family fun. This year, we outside. It's a block party, y'all. This outdoor block party event includes interactive activations to upgrade your social media, live entertainment, DJ, hair demos, fashion shows, food trucks, and swag bags. Come and shop till you drop at our vendor holiday pop-up shop experience. Saturday, December 4th, Little Haiti Cultural Center in Miami. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Kids 12 years and under free. Get tickets now.
Sellers, buyers, homeowners, everyone, the Barrett Group is here to get you the home you need. Selling a home or property? The Barrett Group can be reached at 954-306-8607 to find out how much your home is worth. Buyers, interest rates are at an all-time low. The Barrett Group, 954-306-8607, located at 4977 North State Road 7, Tamarack, Florida. The Barrett Group, South Florida's real estate providers. Thanks, Barrett Group, for your kind sponsorship of this radio station.
Hi everyone, listening to the sound of my voice. This is Nigel, aka BMG. On behalf of myself, my family, and the Flex family, I want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and a safe holiday season. And remember, FlexFM.online is the place to be. Happy holiday, everyone.
And the Galleon Foundation presents the Caribbean Food and Rum Festival. Come and enjoy a wide variety of rums, food, and lots of fun with live performances from Third World, Baron Quentin Levy, Allison Hines, Patrice Robert, Peter Ram, Julian Believe, and many more. Now on Sunday, December the 12th at Arts Park, downtown Hollywood. Tickets available at CaribbeanVillage.net. Must adhere to all COVID-19 protocols to enter venue.
It's time for Caribbean News, covering current events from around the world, regionally and locally, with Sean Garrity on this station. It's news the Caribbean can use. And now, the details.
Deputy Chief Education Officer named the interim principal of Edna Manley College. Deputy Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, Dorrit Campbell, has been seconded to the Edna Manley College of the Performing Arts as an interim principal effective December 1st. Disclosure of the secondment was made in a statement by the Education Ministry. The secondment of Ms. Campbell to Edna Manley follows a sexual harassment scandal and the subsequent suspension of the principal of the tertiary institution in 2019. The ministry, in its statements, also noted that the college has faced a number of operational challenges over the past 2 years, and Ms. Campbell will provide strategic and administrative leadership to the institution. Ms. Campbell has more than 30 years of service to the Jamaican education sector, serving at different levels. She has served as secondary teacher of English, senior lecturer at the Mico University College, education officer, director of communications, and as deputy chief education officer in charge of schools operations and school improvement services since December 2012. Dominica's Carifuna Cultural Group celebrates 43rd anniversary. Dominica's Carifuna Cultural Group celebrates a milestone of 43 years this year under the theme We Nula. A virtual ceremony was hosted in their honor to showcase a wide range of performances to include the bird and war dances. The group continues to flourish as they aim to revive and maintain the Kalinago culture. The Carifuna Group had the opportunity to represent Dominica in several festivals, trade shows, and educational forums at regional and international levels. One of their latest representations was at the Expo 2020 in Dubai. For over 4 decades, the Carifuna Cultural Group has been actively promoting and reviving the Kalinago culture and traditions in Dominica and internationally. Prosper Paris, the group's longest-serving president, stated that the celebration 43rd anniversary was done virtually due to rise of coronavirus cases in Dominica. In entertainment, Vybz Kartel's lawyer optimistic about Privy Council's appeal after results of evidence tampering probe. Vybz Kartel's attorney, Isat Buchanan, is optimistic that the UK Privy Council may rule in favor of his client following an investigation by the digital forensic experts into the BlackBerry Torch cell phone that was at the center of the dancehall artist trial for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Buchanan was speaking exclusively to Lisa Evers from Fox 5 New York about the findings of the investigation, which happened over the course of a couple of months. According to him, there are several inconsistencies with the prosecution's primary evidence, which had included eyewitness testimony as well as numerous text messages, BBMs, voice notes, and a video that were extracted from the BlackBerry Torch, an SD card, and a SIM card. The investigation was carried out by David John Martin Woodgate. When there is a gap between the footprints, for instance, the video didn't have any GPS on it, and all other videos on the phone had GPS on it. They had the metadata and epoch times in sequence, the prominent attorney explained to Evers.
Do nothing and win with the interview trivia game? Don't ask. Text the word WIN to 855-904-6231 to enter. Win radios, gift cards, wine bags, or even a celebrity voice on your voicemail. Text WIN to 855-904-6231 now to enter. Shut up, you mean I could get a voice note on my phone from like Bounty Killer? Like, excuse me, pass me the cellular phone because you've called the man named Jerome, right? Because I'm Jerome, you get it?
Text now for your chance at a $100 Publix gift certificate just in time for the holidays.
In business, OE
It's time for Caribbean News.
We're back. All right. Well-deserved break, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have to get accustomed to this. But I thank you guys again for logging in to Christine's Closet here every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Flex FM Radio and on www.flexfm.online. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're all over. Just join us. We have different shows throughout the week, throughout the day, and at different times, music shows, more entertainment, stuff like that. So just join us. And again, if you want to be a sponsor, you know what you need to do. You can hit me up and I'll get you the number of who you need to call and speak with, because we're always looking for sponsors for our shows. So we're going to move into what's in your closet. So y'all see what's in my closet. It's nice and neat. I had it remodeled. Looks good. Okay. But today's discussion in the closet, it's not about clothes. It's not about shoes or handbags or accessories. It's about self-love. We are going to cover self-love today. What is self-love? It is the fuel that allows an individual to reach their full potential and is filled with compassion, grace, and gentleness. It makes space, prioritizes, embrace life. Okay, self-love. It's all about who? You. Not me, you. Who are you looking in the mirror at? You. Not me, you. Okay? Self-love is learning to extend kindness towards ourselves, even when we struggle and suffer when we make mistakes. How many of you guys have the hardest time doing something for yourself? Or I should say, when was the last time anybody did anything for themselves? For women, it could be a manicure, a pedicure, a facial, getting your hair done. For men, it could be going and getting a haircut or a manicure or pedicure, because some men do that nowadays too. Or just hanging out in the man cave or hanging out in your little she shed. Stop laughing at me. I wanted to say that all day. She shed. And, just doing something. When is the last time you did something for yourself? Treated yourself to something, whether it was a new pair of shoes that Macy's had on sale, or that outfit you've been wanting to buy, you finally lost the weight to get into it. Whatever it is, when is the last time you did something for yourself? Treated yourself to something. Self-love, ladies and gentlemen. It's not only for men, it's also for women, it's for kids, it's for everybody, because it's all about you, not me. You. Okay? Self-love means prioritizing ourselves and giving ourselves permission to find and believe in our strengths and gifts. So it's like a reevaluation of the things that we do, the things that we're passionate about, some of the things that we want to do. It's almost like seeing a vision, making it plain. Simple. You know you want to do this or that, but you can't make up your mind. But you know you want to do both of them eventually. So you work on the one that's going to be, the most time consuming, and then you put together whichever's the easiest to start out first. But you do it because that's what you want to do. Not because I told you to do it, or your spouse told you to do it, or your mom or dad told you to do it. You're doing it because that's what you want to do. Nobody controls you but you. You are the captain of your ship. Okay? Please keep that in mind. If you allow someone to come in and control you, then you need to reevaluate yourself, before you reevaluate them. Because ain't no way somebody's going to come into my life and try to control me. It ain't happening. Sorry. Baby. No. Just saying. Simply putting ourselves first. Make space to identify our needs and wants. So what are some of these needs and wants that you guys are screaming out for? I need this. I want that. Yeah. Make up your mind. What is it that you want? Not what he said he wants you to have or what she said she wants you to have. What do you want? That's what this is about. It's called self-love for a reason, because it's all about self. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about you. Not me, but you. Okay? At the end of the day, when I hold up a mirror, I don't see anybody but me. I don't see you. You don't see me. Even though you see me, see you, seeing me, see you watching this show. Okay, gotcha. But in all seriousness, though, we have to start putting ourselves first. Okay? You have to. Because at the end of the day, when you're all drawn out and you can't move and you can't do this and you can't do no, I can't do no more, I can't go on, who gonna push you? Not everybody's in your corner for you. Not everybody's in the corner for you. You got a lot of these people that say, oh, yeah, I'm supporting you 100, yeah. And the moment you get out there and do something, this is what you see. Their back. You don't even see their face. You don't see their hand helping you up off the ground. You see their back as they walk away. All right? So keep that in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about you. Look in the mirror and identify who you are. Not who's yet, but who you are. When you identify, you know that song, Act Like You Got On Some Skates? Use your hand as a selfie stick. Use your hand as a selfie stick. Go ahead and use your hand as a selfie stick and pretend you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And come on, you're beautiful. You're handsome. You look good. You feel good. These are things that you need to write on pieces of paper, sticky notes, and stick around, motivate yourself. Self-motivation is the number one thing. Everything self. It's about you. Okay? I'm not always going to be around to motivate you when you need motivating. So you have to go and do it yourself. That's why it's called self-love. These are things that we have to do for ourselves to make ourselves feel better. So if it's going and getting a hot stone massage, go get that hot stone massage. What's it going to hurt you? You're treating yourself. You're treating your temple, your body, you to something that's going to make you feel good. And when you feel good, everybody's happy. Okay. All right. Moving on. It involves setting boundaries, and setting boundaries involves self-love. All right. So you got to put up your walls. You got to put your boundaries up about what you want, how far you'll go to do whatever and stuff like that. But you got to make it plain so everybody is communicating on the same page. If you don't communicate your boundaries to people, you don't communicate what it is you dislike or don't like or whatever it is about something, you're always going to have a moment, okay? What it isn't, this is important. Self-love is not perfection, always being happy. It's not based on achievements and external measurements of success. It's not rooted in shame-based criticism or fear. It does not shame, lie, minimize, or criticize. That's not what self-love does. Self-love motivates you, stimulates you, makes you want to do more, makes you want to be a better person. It's something about yourself that gets you going. You know what I'm saying? Cujo posts, self-love is reflection of yourself, love yourself, and you can love and care for anyone, you can conquer the world. That is true. Once you know that you can do whatever it is that you can do, want to do, nothing's stopping you. Okay? You have to believe it. Receive it, achieve it, believe it, know it. Greens, beans, banana. Oh, let me stop. 5 ways of loving yourself. 5 ways loving yourself can change your life. All right. Number 1, a kinder, gentler you. So if you're that roughhousing type of person, self-love, loving yourself, can make you a kinder and gentler person. Loving yourself gives you more energy for living fully. Loving yourself can change your life by more love to share with others. Healthier relationships with loved ones. And number 5, no longer dependent on external measures of success. People, we have to learn to love ourselves and love ourselves to the fullest, to the max, to the highest extent possible. Okay? There's no greater love than what one has for themselves first, and then you put everybody else in check after. Okay? Yes, we love our spouses. Yes, we love our parents. Yes, we love the Lord. Yes, we love our kids. Yes, we love everybody. We love. But at the end of the day, are we loving ourselves even the more? Are you putting yourself up there even the more? Are you keeping your standards low about yourself? These are important questions that you have to ask yourself. All right, people? We got to do better about ourselves. We got to do better. Self-love is so important. Hey, Ma. Thanks for joining. Why self-love should be a priority. Self-love is an essential nutriment in our lives. Okay? You are a priority no matter what. Don't let anybody else tell you that. And if you don't consider yourself a priority, nobody else around you would. Okay? If you have to command it, demand it, ask for it, those type of things, and going down that route, you need to reevaluate. But you should always be a priority in your own life. You should always put yourself first. It's self-love for a reason, people. Okay? It's self-love for a reason. Self-care, self-compassion can aid in nourishing ourselves. Okay? We need to sit down and reevaluate things about ourselves. Things that we need and we want. Your needs and your wants. Your pros and your cons. Okay? When we sit down, do we take into consideration mom's sick? What do? We just jump into action and forget about ourselves. Everything about us gets put on the back burner and we always jump into doing whatever. But in the midst of all of that, then stuff starts going on wrong with us. Why? Because we didn't put ourselves first. I'm going to give you a greater example. You're in the airplane and you're flying over the water, or automatically when you go up in the airplane, what's the first thing the stewardess tells you to do when they pull that oxygen mask down? Apply your mask to yourself first and then aid everyone else after. A lot of people miss that. A lot of people, and even with you listening right now, you missed it. Apply your oxygen mask to your face first. Why do you think that is so? I want somebody to post in the group. Why do you think they tell you to apply your face mask first and then aid everybody else after? I'm going to tell you, but I want you to tell me. There's a reason, okay? Because if the plane oxygen drops and there's no oxygen flowing through, you sitting up here like a big dummy helping everybody else and your mask is hanging and you don't have no air coming in for yourself. How are you going to survive? How are you going to continue to help people? How are you going to be labeled, whatever it is they're going to label you as, for, you know what I'm saying, for helping out, and you don't have your oxygen mask on first. You're exerting more energy by helping people off the plane, out of the trouble, whatever the situation is. So at the end of the day, you have to put your mask on first, because you're going to need oxygen as you're pushing through and helping everybody else. I mean, it doesn't take rocket science to figure it out. The other day when I went to New York, we were on the plane, and I actually heard someone having a conversation about it. And it was interesting to me because one person made sense. We have to take care of ourselves. It's just like putting yourself first in anything that you do. You got to put your oxygen mask on first. How am I going to help my kid with his oxygen mask when I can't breathe? It's just common sense to me. Some people don't have common sense. Some people are fools. Some people are stupid, ignorant, whatever you want to call it, whatever you call yourself. I don't care. It's not my problem. That's your part of your self-care regimen. That's what you want to do. Do it. I cannot make you or change you, put words in your mouth, speak for you, none of that. That's what self-care is all about. Okay? Things we can do to offer self-love. Always know your worth. Always add a tip. And always add tax and add your tip. Okay? I say that every time. There's not a moment that goes by that you don't hear me say, always know your worth. Always know your worth. Know that you deserve it. Whatever it is that's coming your way, you deserve it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because what people fail to realize is not always the good that you receive that you deserve, and it's not always the bad that you receive that you deserve. Because when people see the bad coming, they're like, I don't deserve that. Well, yeah, you deserve it to happen so that you can see and weigh yourself, so that when you are blessed with the bountiful blessing basket with all the things, when it comes down to your one little thing here, you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference. Big difference in the blessings. Let's see. Cujo says, when you self-love yourself, you can overcome hate and racism. That love can light up the world, light up people. Who is bitter, you can change that person's ways of thinking because of that glow you bring forth. Ding dong. There you go. He's hit it on the money. Thank you, Cujo, for paying attention. There you go. Believe you are special. Don't even believe it. Know it. Walk in it. Act like, receive it. Come on. Yeah, Jamar, this is getting kind of cool in here. Glad I have my sweater. Believe you're special. Always believe that you're special. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Because even if nobody's telling you that you're special, always know that you are. And it's not something, people will mistake self-love for, what's the word I want to use? Like arrogance or cockiness or something. It's not a cocky thing. It's just something that you know, is how you feel about yourself. That's why it's called self-love. Know your purpose. Please. Know your purpose. Always know your purpose. Always communicate effectively, truthfully, as honest as you possibly can, but always communicate. Be accepting of others in more ways than one. Know that he deserves it. So knowing that he deserves it comes along the lines of knowing that your partner deserves it much as you deserve it too. So he has to be reminded of it also, because it's not, a lot of this stuff is geared towards the woman when I do my research, but in the books that I have, but men can relate to this as well. So I don't want you to think that I'm leaving anybody out, but I'm gonna repeat myself. Always know your worth, please. That's key. That is the key. Number one. Okay. I'm going to go back and touch on our closet hanger because it has some important pointers in it in reference to yourself. And we had some people join in. So I'm going to just, kind of compare or melt in the way they combine the self-love as well as hearing yourself, loving yourself, seeing yourself, and choosing yourself. Okay. Again, that word self pops up, and self is you, not me, you. I could say self is me, but it's you. Okay. At the end of the day, we have self-love for a reason. So just to recap, what is self-love? It is the fuel that allows an individual to reach their full potential and is filled with compassion, grace, and gentleness. Okay? It makes space, prioritizes, and it embraces life. That's what self-love is. All right? Then we learn that self-love is learning to extend kindness towards ourselves, even when we struggle and suffer when we make mistakes. Self-love means prioritizing ourselves and giving ourselves permission to find and believe in our strengths and gifts. Simply putting ourselves first. You're making space to identify your needs and your wants. Okay, people? It involves setting boundaries, and setting boundaries involves self-love. So the two go hand in hand. Now, what self-love is not is self-love. Self-love is not perfection. Always being happy is not based on achievements and external measurements of success. It's not rooted in shame-based criticism or fear. It does not shame, lie, minimize, or criticize. And then it gave 5 ways loving yourself can change your life. And we want to be kinder, gentler, gives you more energy for living fully, more love to share with others, healthier relationships with loved ones, and no longer dependent on external measures of success. There's a lot to this self-love other than going and getting mani-pedis, massages, shopping sprees, and stuff like that. If some of us would take the time to stop doing that and put ourselves first in reading, meditating, and instilling something to feed the brain, because even though we've reached this far, we still got ways to go because we always have to keep the brain stimulated. All right? Ergo, why we do a lot of these shows, so that the information that we're passing on to you guys, you retain it here in your mindset, and you follow through with whatever steps you need to take to follow through. That's how this works. Okay? It's self-love. All right. Oops, sorry. That was my fault, Jay. Remember what happened the last time? We was gone. I remember that clear as day. What? What was that? And it was my hand hitting the mic. That was crazy. That was a flashback for you. For real, for real. All right. So in the closet hanger for today, we learned to hear yourself, listen to your inner voice. He or she never steers you wrong. Love yourself. Love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. Do I have to say that again? Love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. See yourself. See yourself for who you truly are. So I'm going to issue a challenge to each and every one of you. Okay? I'm going to need you to... All right, I'll read that in 1 second, Kujo. Well, let me read Coach O's thing first, and then I'll go back to the challenge. Self-love overcomes fear, and you can communicate with anyone no matter who they are. No man is better than no man. Walk with your head up high with confidence. See, this is confirmation, people. I've been telling people this all this week about self-love, about themselves. And one of the things I end with is hold your head up high. I'm always telling people to hold your head high. Be proud of who you are and whose you are at all times. Don't ever forget it, okay? I need you not to forget it. That's what I need you to do. Good evening, Mr. Forbes. Welcome to the closet. We're having a discussion about self-love, okay? So I was saying that love yourself was telling you to love yourself first. You are the most important person in your life. See yourself, telling you to see yourself for who you truly are. Now, if you would pay attention to what I was saying here in the closet hanger and what we were talking about self-love and going through, you see how they blend in together? All right. Choose yourself. When you do, you'll connect with whole people and not worry about being chosen. You'll connect with who you're meant to connect with. So always choose yourself, okay? We look for others to hear us, love us, see us, or choose us. It boils down to these needs being met: to be heard, to be loved, to be seen, to be chosen. So I'm going to bring back up our questions that I asked. What do you hear and why? So when you hear yourself, what are you hearing? Go ahead and post it in the chat. What inner voice do you hear when you hear? What are you hearing? What are you telling? What is yourself telling you to do? What is that voice telling you? Who do you love and why? Because it's telling you to love yourself first. Why? What do you see in yourself and why? And who do you choose and why? Okay? Welcome to the closet, Rosalind. We have to put ourselves first, ladies and gentlemen. We have to put ourselves first. We have to choose ourselves. We have to, it goes back to the example I gave with the airlines. When you're on the airplane and the airline stewardess is going over the oxygen mask and it drops, what is the first thing that he or she tells you? Please apply your mask first before you assist others. Very simple. Even in the simplest of simple things of an oxygen mask dropping out of the ceiling of a plane, they want you to apply your mask first, because you cannot help everybody and not have your mask on with the oxygen flowing. You're useless. Simple as that. Okay? So we need to learn how to prioritize ourselves, give ourselves permission to find and believe in our strengths and gifts, which we, a lot of us don't do. The challenge I wanted to issue you guys was to take a mirror, if you don't have one, a long mirror, or if one in your bathroom, and just stand there and just look at yourself. Ask yourself the questions. What do you hear? Who do you love? What do you see? Who do you choose? And just become one with yourself. Because when, like I said, when I hold up a mirror, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at me in my mirror. Okay? And a lot of people need to start doing that. Self-love promotes a love that's within yourself for you. It helps you to identify who you are. It helps you to feel better about yourself. It helps you, no matter what. Put yourself first. Prioritize yourself. Okay? Simply putting yourself first. Make space to identify your needs and wants. All right, people? I can't stress it enough. I also gave some tips tips on things that we can do to offer self-love. And one of them is knowing your worth always. Know what you deserve, that you deserve it. Believe you are special. Okay. There was a show, I can't remember the name of it, with Gabrielle Union. And when they showed her bathroom, she had stickies all over her mirror. Motivational stickies is what I call them. If you know me and you come to my job, my office in Miami, around my computer, I have stickers. But we just got new computers, so I haven't put them back up yet. So I actually have them on my my hutch in my office. And I have motivational stickers everywhere because I find that to be soothing for me and supportive of me. I like to motivate people. I like to help people. I like to talk to people and try to help them figure out what it is they're doing. I'm a life coach. That's what life coaches do. Okay. So it's in my nature to motivate. It's always been in my nature to do that. I'm a nurturer by spirit. That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, I could sit there and coach the hell out of all of you. And at the end of the day, what can I do for myself? So you see, we could sit up here and do all this stuff for everybody, but what are we doing for ourselves? We have to start promoting ourselves. We have to start prioritizing ourselves. You're not being selfish. You're just taking a couple and checking yourself out. That's all it is. That's all. Manicures, pedicures, facials, back rubs, foot spa, this spa, that spa, shopping spree, eating here, hanging out with the girls, doing whatever, hanging out with the boys, going in the man cave, watching the game, kicking back a few beers. All that's promoting self-love because you're doing things that you like to do in your time, in your space. Okay? Prioritize. Make room in there for your family. Please don't forget it. I'm not knocking them to the side. Make room in there for your loved ones. If you're dating, in a relationship, married, fiance, whatever the situation is with friends, make room for these people to be a part of your new self-love journey. You got to incorporate it, okay? Because at the end of the day, they were your support system before you were on this journey. They need to be your support system while you're on this journey, okay? You got to be grateful to that. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? You got to be grateful. Let's see. I wrote out some other pointers. I've been writing. I was up till, I think, 2 or 3 this morning because I love the self-love workbook. I'm going to show it to you. This is it here. It's the self-love workbook. And it's, this one is for women. They have for men, but a lot of the stuff in here men can do also. And I just love the things that they give you. Like chapter 5 is release self-doubt, and they're talking about the self-doubt quiz. Then you have self-compassion quiz, self-esteem versus self-compassion. I just love what it does, the things that it's saying. Meditation for working through uncomfortable feelings. How many of y'all meditate? How many of y'all do yoga? How many of y'all go walking on the beach or go walking in a park just to clear your mindset and to promote that priority of self-love for yourself? I do it. I walk it Mondays, Wednesdays, and some Fridays, but if not, we do an alternate day. And it's a refreshing walk. Yes, it's for exercise, but it's not only for exercise, it's like an unwinding thing. It de-stresses you. And these are the type of things you need in your self-love journey. Okay? They even have social media cleanup in here talking about self-love. It's an amazing book. I recommend you go get it. It's a workbook, and helps you recognize your insecurities. hurdles to loving yourself. Writing positive messages to yourself. These are things that you have to learn how to do, because if I'm not there as a coach to coach you, who's going to coach you? You just going to stop till I come back? That's not how this thing works at all. Okay? That's not how it works. You don't just, oh, I'm going to do it now. Oh, I'll wait till later. Oh, no. You got to learn how to prioritize things. All right? And it helps. Welcome to the closet, Truly Julie. I haven't said that in a long time. Truly Julie experience. Truly Julie flex. Oh, yes. Welcome to the closet, Julie. Welcome. You just celebrated my a birthday the other day. Happy birthday again to you. One of my flex sisters here on the station just celebrated a birthday about a week or two ago. We want to hope you had fun and enjoyed yourself. I didn't get no cake, anime, but it's okay. I'm just saying. I like to eat cake on people's birthdays, especially if it's Publix. I'm just saying. I like my Publix cakes. I'm greedy. Let me stop. All right. So we have to learn another thing about, that's what I was looking for in the book, about self-love. We have to learn how to visualize ourselves actually taking care of ourselves for a change. And I think that's what makes it harder for you when you're trying to promote self-love within and promote self-love to others. You're not seeing the vision, you're not making it plain and making things happen and working hard towards it. You just take on a privileged mentality and automatically know that it's there no matter what. No, that's not how it works. That's not going to get you far in life. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? All right. But you need to do visualization. That's a key component into promoting self-love. And it does break it down and tell you that it's not the bubble baths and manicures. It's not all about that, because self-love deals with a lot of inner spirits, a lot of demons, a lot of things come out that you've been bottling up on the inside. It brings all that out. That's why they tell you have to be prepared for certain things. Not everybody that comes around you, you have to let them all in. Not everybody that calls you or stops you, sends you a text or email, you have to respond to them. You don't have to. At the end of the day, you owe nobody nothing, but you owe yourself a lot. Okay? And remember that. You owe nobody nothing, but you owe yourself a lot. Take time, people, to take care of yourself. Your mental health is at stake. Your health is at stake. Your mindset is at stake. Your thought process, all these different things are at stake when you don't take care of yourself like you're supposed to. Then you become vulnerable, as the book says. Okay? So please keep that in mind. I'm just, I'm grateful for this journey that I've been on and how I come to get this far in what I do and stuff like that, because I've been aligned with some great people, some wonderful people. And it's a wonderful feeling to know that finally I'm finding my purpose. I'm finding things that Christine likes to do. Yeah, Christine had her moments. Christine, backs off from people, and I'm human. But when I'm going through some stuff, in order for me to push myself forward, I do have to cut some people off. It's sad to say that we have to do it, but sometimes you have to do it. It's for the greater of your good. It's for the greater of your company. It's for the greater of what you're trying to build, what you're trying to do. Sometimes they say people come into your life for a reason and a season, and such a time as this. Okay? So if you met John 10 years ago, and here's now year 15, and you trying to figure out why John ain't talking to you all the time, John moved on. You were in John's life for those 10 years for whatever reason. Now we pushed it and let you have a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but when you hurtling up to the 15th year, and you trying to figure out still why John ain't answering the door, why he not answering the phone, and he gone, he been gone. He checked out a long time ago. It was up to you to catch it. You understand? So, with that being said, people, always guard your heart. Always guard your mindset. Do not allow negativity to kick in and take over, because when it does, it's a beast to get rid of. Trust me when I tell you. All right? I have firsthand knowledge of it. You got to take time for yourself. You got to take time for the things that you like to do. Explore new things. A change is going to come. I don't know the words, but I'm not even going to try to sing it. You keep laughing at me. A change gonna come. La 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 la. Let me stop. But in all fairness, please promote yourself. Be proud of your brand. Your brand is you. Don't walk around looking any old kind of way because you don't care. You care. Trust me, you do. Because the moment you set foot in that house and that woman sees you dressed a certain way, they be like, ew. What did Benji Brown say? You a what? You a who? Trust me. Do what you got to do for yourself. Set boundaries. Get an accountability partner. That is something that you need. Get an accountability partner, someone that can hold you accountable for things in your life that you're going through now, in your household, whatever it is. Get an accountability partner. That is so important. All right? If you don't do anything else, do that. Please. Okay. We're coming down to the final 30 minutes of our show, ladies and gentlemen. It has been great being here with you guys. For those that have just chimed in, welcome, 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 welcome. Again, thank you. For all those that are watching online, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Flex FM appreciates you too. But today's What's in Your Closet, we talked about self-love. Today's closet hanger, we talked about yourself. The 4 different things that you can do yourself. Hear, love, see, and choose yourself. Okay? Always. It's not a conceited thing. It's not that type of cocky attitude. It's just that there's certain things that you like and you like to see them in your food or not or whatever. But there's certain times when you're going to want to go and you can't go because he has other plans too. So you have to gauge yourself accordingly. All right. I issued you guys a challenge. I want to see the results next week when we come back. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what you guys have come up with. All right. I have a few. So remember I took a poll right at the beginning of Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving. And I said that I wanted to do a vision board party here in the studio. Well, we can do it in the studio or we can do it online, whichever you feel comfortable doing. If you want to join me here in the studio, by all means, go for it. I think my sister friend, she's traveling back to the Bahamas to do some stuff. So she's going to be listening from over there. But I would love for her to be on the show again. And, just spend some time getting to know you guys just like I do. So there's no sense of fear or anything like that or animosity when you come over and you're dealing with the kids and the dogs are there or whatever. So you get where I'm going with that. All right. So we have December 16th is the date that we're going to do our vision board party. Woohoo! Well, session, party, whatever you want to call it. So remember 12/16/21, 8 o'clock sharp. Men, this is for you too. Women, this is for you too. You're going to need the vision board, the board, which is a poster board. Stickers, of course, to decorate. Glue stick and maybe a little bit of glue. The tape. You're going to need magazines galore. And don't take Mama's new Essence magazine that just came in the mail 2 days ago. Please don't do that. Actually, it's my magazine. So, but still, please don't do that. Sorry, Jamar. Got an itch. My arm was itching. Scissors. You're going to need a scissors so that you can cut. And any other items that you want to use for your decor, please bring it. It's up to you. We're going to have, you also need, color pencils, crayons, and markers are another thing that you need for December 16th. Now, for all my Flex family, if you want to join me live in the studio, you're more than welcome to do so. Any of my dear friends that have been here before know the rules. But if you want to join me in the studio, you're more than welcome to do so. And we can make it a live show event. While we're on Zoom, we have it here going on live. It's just that when we're here on live, we're going to be lit. I understood the assignment. Okay, let me stop. Because Jamar's over there getting tickle pink with my jokes. But these are the items I need you to get for the vision board party on December 16th, 2021 on our Zoom show. When we do the show live, we're going to have some people here again, like I said, doing their thing. You might see Miss McCoy. I don't know. She's our resident, what is the word they call? Not Zoom artist, graffiti artist, person, whatever. So she's going to speak a little bit on that as well. What else do I have for you guys? I have so much to talk about. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to kill the time. All right. So you guys know that Christine's Closet has been here for a year. And I've been trying to think of something that I can do so we can have fun, meet up, and, enjoy each other's companies as sisters and brothers, but mainly for the sisters, the Friday night. So what I'm doing, my birthday is January 8th, 2022. It's a Saturday. I'm having some friends or whatever. We're going to do a get together. But Friday night, I want to be able to host my Denim and Diamonds Paint and Sip self-love party. So yes, my sister friends, and I will share a moment of time, and we'll share a moment of time, a lifetime together. We will paint, sip, laugh, cry, and win prizes. This event will be held at Gold Choice Banquet Hall, Ballroom, 345 North State Road 7 in Margate, Florida. The attire for the evening is Denim and Diamonds, and you'll need to RSVP for this event because there's a $45 charge per person, which includes your painting kit and the food. Drinks are on you. There's a cash bar. We're going to support the cash bar, but there's a cash bar, and we have a DJ, and like I said, a few entertainers are going to pop through or whatever have you. But I just want y'all to come out and celebrate my 50th with me so we can enjoy ourselves and have fun, reminiscing, old school. I'm looking forward to all the old school players to show up. We'll see who's available because we know it's right at the ending of the Thanksgiving holiday season. So, and then Christmas, and then New Year's, and then that week we're all transitioning back to work, and then boom, here's Christine's extravagant holiday again. Yeah, I love myself. See, this is what self-love looks like when it's all said and done. Thank you. Anyway, so if you're interested, please go ahead and make your payment via Zelle. The deadline is December 17th. The party is again January 7th. That's my birthday, the 8th. January 7th from 7 p.m. until. And we're going to be at the Gold Choice Ballroom. Sunday, we're going to be at America's Backyard for brunch, starting at 12:30ish. So I want you to come out for that too. I didn't pick a color for that, but just be prepared because you never know. I was thinking of doing camo. What y'all think? Put in the chat if you want me to do camouflage that day. I think we should do camo on Sunday. Let's see. I'll sleep on it. If I wake up with it on my mind, that means it's something that we're meant to do. And we'll see what happens. So we're going to, let's see. Jamar, let's take about a quick 2-minute break. And we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. See you in 2.
Natural Trendsetter Salon and My Royal Coils Healthy Hair Care Products presents the Coilture Freedom Festival, Saturday, December 4th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Little Haiti Cultural Center, 212 Northeast 59th Terrace in Miami. The Coily Evolution movement has been on the rise for 24 years and counting, setting trends naturally from South Florida to the globe. We're excited to bring the community another amazing presentation of the best natural hair, art, fashion, beauty, food, vendors, music, and family fun. This year, we outside. It's a block party, y'all. This outdoor block party event includes interactive activations to upgrade your social media, live entertainment, DJ, hair demos, fashion shows, food trucks, and swag bags. Come and shop till you drop at our vendor holiday pop-up shop experience. Saturday, December 4th, Little Haiti Cultural Center in Miami. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Kids 12 years and under free. Get tickets now.
Sellers, buyers, homeowners, everyone. The Barrett Group is here to get you the home you need. Selling a home or property? The Barrett Group can be reached at 954-306-8607 to find out how much your home is worth. Buyers, interest rates are at an all-time low. The Barrett Group, 954-306-8607, located at 4977 North State Road 7, Tamarack, Florida. The Barrett Group, South Florida's real estate providers. Thanks, Barrett Group, for your kind sponsorship of this radio station.
Hi everyone, listening to the sound of my voice. This is Nigel, aka BMG. On behalf of myself, my family, and the Flex family, I want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and a safe holiday season. And remember, FlexFM.online is the place to be. Happy holiday, everyone.
Welcome back, everybody. I have to be honest. You're going to hear my voice changing because it is kind of cool in here and I'm sitting under the vent. That's why I had to put my sweater on. But I was starting to feel congested, so I had to, take a little break because I started to feel like I can't breathe or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're back and I want to thank each of you for again logging in and joining us here in Christine's Closet this evening, where we're here from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And, it wasn't that bad. This is my first one, and I'm excited, looking forward to it. And I need you guys to just post for me in the Facebook group and let me know what you think. Let me know any topics that you want to cover. Let me know about any ideas you may have for a show, or if you know someone that would be a great guest or a great fit in the closet for the show, send them my way so we can make arrangements and have them on. I'm open to, sharing the platform and having people come in and speak and do what they need to do. And we do an interview with them or whatever have you. If they want to perform, we have plenty of room to do whatever we need to do. So just let me know. Because 2022, we're going to make this show very awesome, very nice to watch and relax and enjoy. We're going to do different things, incorporate new segments. Thinking about doing some fashion, since I like to dress. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see how it goes. But in the meantime, between time, I just wanted to tell you that I am grateful for you guys taking the time out of your schedule to join me here on Thursday again. Appreciate it. I want to wish everybody happy holidays to come. I really hope that you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving and didn't do too much damage in them streets on Black Friday. I know I didn't. I was busy. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, preparing for an event that I have coming up. But I look forward to the holiday season because I get excited myself, especially Christmas, because I know right after Christmas is New Year's, and then after New Year's, the week later, it's my birthday. And I love my birthday. Yes, I'm talking about my birthday because I love my birthday. I love myself. I'm not afraid. I know my purpose. I know what I'm walking in. So, forget y'all. But in all honesty, I just wanted to come back on and just wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night, evening, weekend, because today's Thursday. We're going to go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whatever plans you have for the weekend and you want something, want to share it with us, go ahead and drop it in the chat group so we can chat about it and, have some dialogue or something. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I thank you guys for allowing me to teach you or share with you about yourself and the things that you would need to do to incorporate your self-love. And to just know that it's something that you have to take serious and prioritize and just be willing to do the work, because it's not something that you snap your finger or do your ponytail and it changes. It's something that you're going to have to internally change on your own, and nobody can do it for you. That's why, again, it's called self-love. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why I do, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Anything I'm forgetting, Jamar? I don't remember. Do we have anything going on? Anything exciting during the holiday? Do, 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 do. Nothing? Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm thinking of what I would like to do. I'll do it next week. But a reminder, December 16th, 2021, 16th or 17th, did I say? Which day was it, Jamar? You're supposed to be paying attention. You're not paying attention. The 16th, Thursday the 16th, is our vision board virtual party. So make sure you get your supplies together, because we're going to want everybody to participate. Yes, men, that includes you too. Men do vision boards too. We're going to pull, we got the dream. Now we got to make it a vision, make it plain, and make it into fruition so that we can, grow and protect our families and build our legacies, whatever it is that we choose to do. That's what we're going to do. All right. We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to just be willing to admit and change the stigma that they have for West Indians, that we don't like to talk about things when we do. It's just that some of us are literally talkers and some of us shy away behind the scenes, but will talk up a storm once the cameras are gone. I don't understand that part, but hey, to each his own. Just note that you won't be getting that from me. Okay. So we're going to practice self-love for the rest of this week until we come back again next week. I'm going to ask for an update. So I'm going to randomly pick whoever's online that because I take notes on who's joined us and who hasn't joined us. But I know who's going to probably jump at the gun to say something about their self-love journey, even though it was brief. But you'd still learn a lot because of the importance that everybody sees that the role that it's playing in a lot of families' lives and a lot of our, children's lives. It's detrimental. So you guys want to stay protected. Sorry, I'm slurring my speech. I don't know why. But really, Jamar, I just caught on what you did. I just want everybody to just be visual about yourself, because this is important to me, and be open and willing to talk about mental health at any time. good or bad, because again, the pandemic kind of like pulled it out and brought it to the forefront so that you guys can understand and go with what you're doing and be prepared to face whatever battles you may have. All right. So I'm looking at the time. What time? How much time we have? Oh, it's 10 minutes still? No, we can wrap it up. I want to thank you again for being a part of Christine's Closet. For those of you that were here online, love you guys to the utmost. For those of you in Facebook, love you guys to the utmost. Thank you so much to all 200 plus members I have in the closet on Facebook in the group. Thank you for your support and for always, having my back when it comes to this show. I greatly appreciate it. I am looking forward to great things to come with Christine's Closet in the future. And I'm just going to bid you guys adieu, because I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little hungry and thirsty, and it is cold in here. Yes. So I'm going to close the closet doors for tonight. If you need me, you can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me on Instagram in Christine's Closet on both pages, or on my regular page. You can send me a DM. What is it, a DM? You can DM me. Hit me in my DM. How about that? I sound hip, don't I? But anyway, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for another great show. You guys were great. I appreciate all the feedback, all the commentary, everything that you guys, all the participation. Once again, you've outdid yourself. Thank you, Flex FM, for this platform. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to bid you all a good night. So without further ado, peace out. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Natural Trendsetter Salon and My Royal Coils Healthy Hair Care Products presents the Culture Freedom Festival, Saturday, December 4th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Little Haiti Cultural Center, 212 Northeast 59th Terrace in Miami. The Coily Evolution movement has been on the rise for 24 years and counting, setting trends naturally from South Florida to the globe. We're excited to bring the community another amazing presentation of the best natural hair, art, fashion, beauty, food, vendors, music, and family fun. This year, we outside. It's a block party, y'all. This outdoor block party event includes interactive activations to upgrade your social media, live entertainment, DJ, hair demos, fashion shows, food trucks, and swag bags. Come and shop till you drop at our vendor holiday pop-up shop experience. Saturday, December 4th, Little Haiti Cultural Center in Miami. Tickets $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Kids 12 years and under free. Get tickets now.